How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in this video. A pretty big PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game demo will be dropping tomorrow. Yet another Square Enix game demo. Happy to see Square Enix kind of dropping demos for a lot of their games, especially some of their lower key titles that I feel like not everybody is going to be sold on. But Valkyrie Elysium is getting a demo tomorrow. We'll talk all about that. Speaking of the free-to-play title in Deathverse Let It Die has gotten a release date, and it'll be coming out at the end of this month. And we have a pretty big update on Persona 5 Royal for PlayStation 5, and of course it's coming to Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Western pre-orders have opened. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Valkyrie Elysium, a game that I personally am very excited for, having played the Valkyrie profile games way back in the day. This being a faster-paced action title, an action RPG. Excited for this as well. It is officially releasing on September 29th, so just a couple weeks away. But if you're not sold on the game, and I can definitely understand why, you gotta pick and choose with some of these games coming out. They might all end up being really good, but the wallet and your time has only so much it can take. In the sense, there's gonna be a lot of RPGs coming out, a lot of big games coming out. You already got 8 billion games in your backlog. You can't be buying all these games coming out, so I think the idea of releasing these demos, and Square Enix did it with Field Chronicle, and I feel like that sold people on that game, and maybe for some people, it pushed them away. But those people were on the fence anyway, so at least you gave them the opportunity to make that decision for themselves. And now you're doing the same thing with Valkyrie Elysium. The overview of the demo based on its listings notes. Here begins the tale of a new Valkyrie. This is a demo version of Valkyrie Elysium, the latest in the Valkyrie series, which started with the Valkyrie Profile, released in 1999. The demo version allows you to enjoy the first chapter of the game. Same thing as Field Chronicle. They gave you the first chapter. Please note that this demo version contains a section of the game taken from the retail version. Save data from the demo version can be transferred to the retail version. However, please note that save data from the demo version cannot be transferred between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 hardware. Some specifications may be restricted in the demo version. This action RPG incorporates the series combo system and allows players to enjoy the overwhelming exhilaration of a high-speed movement and high-tempo action using the Soul Chain. The music by series' creator Motoi Sakuraba adds color to the title, and the story notes a long time ago the world was on the verge of destruction due to the doomsday prophecy Ragnarok. Odin the All-Father created Valkyrie, the Apostle of Salvation, with what little power he had left and entrusted her with the fate of the world. So again, Valkyrie Elysium due out for PS4, PS5 on September 29th, a demo version releasing tomorrow. The game itself looks like a pretty stylish action title. Definitely, this is a game that is more reliant, based on what we've seen out of the gameplay thus far, of being an action title rather than a traditional Square Enix JRPG. But if you're a fan of action RPGs, this is probably one that you're gonna really enjoy. The game notes a high-speed action RPG, effortlessly soar through the battlefield and perform high-speed actions with the new Soul Chain system. Utilize a wide array of abilities and skills at the Valkyrie's disposal to unleash devastating combos, and you've got combo and divine art system. The arts gauge fills as the player performs a continuous stream of attacks and maintains combos. Consuming the arts gauge enables the Valkyrie to perform powerful special techniques known as divine arts. So again, demo tomorrow and the full release September the 29th. So 2 weeks from the day of the demo dropping. This is a Thursday game release, so we're seeing some pretty different days that games are coming out. It used to be just Tuesdays, then it became Tuesdays and Fridays, and now you're seeing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so take that for what you will. Alright, moving on from that, free-to-play title in Deathverse Let It Die is launching September 28th for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, a free-to-play multiplayer survival action game, which is a follow-up to Deathverse. In the survival battle arena, Deathverse Let It Die, you'll compete against players and fight off hazardous in-game foes in player versus environment combat. Use the state-of-the-art weaponry to dazzle crowds and customize your own original character with upgrades you collect and unlock as you cheat death, outlive your competitors, and climb the rankings to become a star. The grand stage is uninhabited, island covered, an indispensable energy source in the era of Deathverse Let It Die. It is rumored that it contains contamination created the UMA, dangerous mutated creatures and plants who call this island home. Transform into all kinds of weapons like hammers, knives, katanas, and more to batter and break your competitors. Deploy protective shields to stop attackers in their tracks. Fire electric bullets to stun enemies. Activate any number of skills that you can customize to suit your playstyle. And as you progress through the game, you can upgrade your Wilson and unlock even more ways to slay and increase your odds of survival. This has been in development for quite a while. Looks like an over-the-top, zany multiplayer title. Again, free to play, so you don't have to invest anything in just checking it out. September 28th for PS5 and PS4, October 5th for PC. Lastly, Persona 5 Royal will be headed to a lot of new platforms: PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Obviously, with the PlayStation 5 release, it will be seeing some improvements from the PlayStation 4 release. However, it must be known this game will not be featuring a free upgrade from Persona 4. It won't even be featuring a paid upgrade. You want to play Persona 5 Royal on PlayStation 5? You gotta drop $60 again. So, yeah, that is a little bit of a bummer. They did also announce the One More edition. This is like a special edition priced at $120, including a treasure chest box, a grimoire art frame, a Phantom Thieves art prints. You've got a briefcase bag, Arcana tarot card decks, a Persona 5 Royal Steelbook, a base game, and then you've got the 40 DLC packs. The base game and the DLC packs obviously included with every $60 purchase. They have the physical launch edition. You'll get the premium Steelbook with that as well, and base game and over 40 items. Digital edition, base game, 40 items of downloadable content, and then the One More edition adds the treasure chest inspired packaging, the grimoire art frame, a Phantom Thieves art prints, the briefcase bag, and then the card deck as well. That's $120, available at Atlus's official website, Shop Atlas exclusive, so there you go with that. Happy to see Persona 5 hitting all of these different platforms. Bear in mind that P5 Royal does go on sale for PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 version of the game, you can find the digital deluxe edition of that on sale readily for like $24, $25. Or it might be even cheaper than that. It's actually $21. And then the base game, for whatever reason, goes on sale for $24. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, $60 is going to be a little bit of a hard price to stomach just because the game's been out on PlayStation platforms for a couple of years. If you're on all these other platforms, like, it's really cool to see the game come out on Xbox, Switch. I think the fact that you're going to be able to take it on the go, that's going to be fantastic. I foresee this game doing really well on Switch, and PC players have wanted Persona 5 Royal on there for a long time, and I imagine it's going to do very, very well on there. So while, yes, you do have to buy it again on PlayStation 5, for all the other platforms, it's coming to it for the first time. And then after Persona 5, Persona 4 Golden will be coming to PlayStation platforms, and then Persona 3 as well, but it's Persona 3 Portable, which is just not the best news ever. Persona 3 Portable is good, and it was nice to have it on the PlayStation Portable back in the day, but we wanted that Persona 3 FES, so hopefully they can make that happen as well. If not, that's a little bit of a bummer, but nonetheless, Persona 3 Portable in any form with trophy support, that's going to be nice to go through, and then P4 Golden, obviously, is going to be tremendous. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Valkyrie Elysium, a free game demo on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Be sure to check that out if you're into action RPGs, a game you should definitely have on your radar. Speaking of free-to-play, Deathverse Let It Die launches September 28th for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. P5 Royal is scheduled to drop on October 21st, and pre-orders are live right now. Price point isn't the best thing in the world, but yeah, pretty cool One More edition as well. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.